What is up, everybody? It is morning time and I actually still have not had my coffee, but you know what?
No.
I know, right? And this is Jason, and he is the owner of this phenomenal box truck behind me. Don't know if I've done a full van tour of a box truck yet on my channel, so you might be my first.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know. I've done a lot of tours, but you know what? I'm really excited to do this one because you went kind of crazy.
You could say that.
I can't wait to show it, and we're gonna get into it all right now. There's like nothing on the outside.
It's a big old box truck. It is. For kind of crappy work truck aesthetic. When you go inside, it's a little different story.
You didn't do much of the outside. You kept it like pretty bare on the outside for obvious reasons. You have parked in like the middle of cities. Nobody has ever bothered you.
Absolutely.
And I want to show the outside at the end because I want to show how you get in to your box truck because there's only one way in.
Yep. There are, obviously for urban stealth, we didn't want any doors on the outside, but that does mean you have to deal with a little bit of a weird entrance.
Sure.
But I think it's...
So I'm going to follow you from behind,
all right,
and we're going to just kind of show how this works.
So you have to jump in the cab here.
This is so weird. First time I did this, guys, I was like, where are you taking me right now? It is a low clearance, but it's worth it because it just opens up, man. Holy crap, dude. This is the oddest, craziest thing.
Yeah, so, crappy work truck vibe on the outside, studio apartment vibe on the inside as well.
Studio apartment vibe. I love that. All right, so we normally work front to back, but we just entered the front. Let's work from the back forward.
All right, yeah. So, got a shower, and the nice thing with a box truck is, you have a decent amount of room. So this is like a pan from Lowe's or whatever, it's a 32 by 32 like someone would have in their basement. Got a composting toilet in Nature's Head, and so, I just throw that out of here, throw my dirty clothes out. Obviously if I can mooch a shower, I will, because, you are using your own water and your own waste tank. But I'm lucky. I have 55 gallons of onboard water, a 44-gallon gray water tank. So, it does get me by for a while, which was important. Mostly I'm living in cities. I built this for grad school. I don't want to have to be going into the gray water dump or to get fresh water constantly. So it's nice to have a bigger tank on board.
We didn't even ask you what truck this is.
It is a Ford E350 box truck.
Ford E350 box truck. Do you know the dimensions of the box?
Yeah, it's like 17 and a half long. So
okay.
It's decent, but not crazy big. Fairly easy to maneuver. I don't need a special license or anything.
What's the width?
It's like inside, it's about 7 feet wide.
Wow, that's so much room.
Tall. Yeah, we actually had a 6'10" person in here yesterday.
Did you really?
Yep.
The 17 feet, but that's your shower right there. What is, like, it's obviously jutted out. Like, what's this right here?
So on the other side of the wall is the garage. Opens from the back.
Yeah, which we'll get to.
Yeah,
I just we'll show you that later.
But yeah, so that's why this is jutted in, and that's, for room for my bikes
cool.
and climbing gear and all that fun stuff.
All right, so you have a workspace, it looks like.
Yep, have a workspace. Yeah, I almost should have closed that gate, but one of the things that's interesting for the stealth factor, you don't necessarily want a window in your vehicle. So the way we got around that, and my friend Matt did the design, and I mean, he's really the brains of the operation. And one of his great ideas that he came up with was to basically, we took an old air conditioner vent.
Yeah.
And put a steel frame on it and some gas struts, and so that closes and conceals the window. Very concerted about making it stealth and
oh my god,
through the details. So yeah, it looks like an air vent on the outside.
Right.
And what's cool though is that because we used the grates, I can still slide the window open and shut.
Oh yeah.
Airflow at night, and that's been very nice in the summer.
What about lighting?
So I just put the blind down. And
that's it.
That covers the lights just fine.
Yep.
And even with the blind down, I can still get a little bit of airflow.
Sure.
The max air fan kind of pulls some air, which is nice.
Yeah, I did notice that was your only window to your left, my right, and you have these other skylights that actually bring in a lot of light. You were telling me about this the first time I came in here. Was nighttime. Yeah. So that's pretty nice. You have two of them, it looks like.
Yep. I originally was not going to do any, and then I decided to do one because as I was working on it, I noticed that it was a little dark in here, and I got one, and it was so nice that I was like, I'm just going to do another one.
Cool.
And I've been really happy with those. Those have been a game changer.
They've been really nice. They seem really nice. They bring in a lot of light, so you don't feel like you're in like a cubicle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some days when I'm working, I spend probably too much time in here.
Yeah.
But between the size and the good natural light, it doesn't feel that constrained. You know, I don't feel like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here, which is nice.
How long did it take you to build? What
It was over a year to build.
Was it really?
A while to design and kind of come up with. And you know, originally I was actually looking for a step van, but I was having trouble finding a good deal on a step van. You know, a lot of food truckers, especially here in Colorado, take those.
Is that where you're based out of?
Yeah.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Are you still in grad school?
I haven't started grad school yet, so
Okay.
this is kind of anticipation of grad school, so I'm in the process of applying right
So that was your goal. Like, you are like, I'm an urban dweller. I'm not going backcountry.
Yeah.
I needed a box truck to do this.
now. Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, box truck or a step van or something bigger, because I knew I'd be working in here a fair amount, I knew I'd be spending a fair amount of time. I also thought like a more industrial vehicle like a box truck or step van would be better for stealth.
If you're in the cities, 95% of the time, then why not?
Yeah, exactly.
See, you have an air conditioner.
Yeah, so this is pretty recent. I don't totally like it, but you know, it's nice to have a little bit of AC. The nice thing is with a box truck, I've actually got pretty good insulation.
This is fairly cool in here.
You have and you have a good amount of room which you can use. So I've got 2x3 studs. I've got nice wall cavities, and those are full of Havelock wool, closed cell spray foam in the floor and ceiling. So the insulation really helps. If into the mid 80s, I'm fine in here. I don't need any AC. As long as I have the fans running and good air circulation, I'm actually in pretty good shape.
Awesome.
Once you get into like high 80s, 90s, then it does start getting pretty hot. And so I did get this, and it does help.
We're approaching 90 where we are right now, and again, it's fairly cool in here.
Yeah,
it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
You got this long kitchen, and I did ask you about the power. What do you have for power?
Yeah, so I have 500 watts of solar on the roof,
Wow.
and 400 amp hours of Lion Energy lithium batteries.
Wow, that's a lot.
But and to be honest, like it's probably more than I need. I'm pretty miserly with power, it turns out, but I just wanted to be on the safe side.
And how big is your inverter?
3,000 watts.
3,000 watt.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Which
crazy.
Actually, I probably didn't need that.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's also fun. Like, maybe you could turn on your Ninja and run, I don't know, do you have a thing over there as well?
Yeah, and I have an electric water heater under here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How's that been treating you?
Tank. That's fine. I don't know. I think if I did it over again, I might get an instant.
Oh, okay. Like a propane?
Tank. Yeah, no, I would have kept electric.
Tell me this whole kitchen setup. Give me the rundown.
Yeah, so I like cooking a lot. This saves money on food, so I wanted, a decent amount of kitchen space. Mostly, I do have a pull-out induction cooktop that I can use. So just pull that out of the drawer. I have a rice cooker up here. I have a pressure cooker with an air fryer adapter in that, and that's probably what I use most of the time.
Okay.
I'm a really big fan of like putting something together in the pressure cooker, having a few days of leftovers, and then heating them up in the microwave.
Oh wow, you got a microwave and all.
Yeah.
You got a lot of like components.
I'm a kitchen gadget person.
Okay, fair enough.
And I like making my morning smoothie, and I have a milk frother.
A milk frother?
Yep, and
okay.
It steams it too. Cause,
wow. Because why not?
I'm not a peasant. And then I have this makes nut milk, so like cashew milk, almond milk.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did notice you have the one MaxFair, and then you have another one like right above me. So you have a good, airflow going too as well, plus the window. Yep. So you have a lot of airflow.
Yeah, which is nice. It feels nice and fresh in here all the time.
Random ottoman, but it works.
It works, and it's nice.
Storage.
I can flip it up, get storage, and then you have a coffee table. Or
there
whatever.
You go. All right, let's switch spaces and we'll talk about your couch here, your lounge. And oh, is that your fridge?
Yep.
Okay, cool. What kind of fridge is it?
It's an Angle, and I like it. It's super efficient. Knowing what I know now, I have so much storage in here. I think at some point I'm probably going to take out this drawer.
Okay.
And actually buy a bigger fridge.
That'd be cool.
Because this thing's so efficient. Like I've got excess power, so having a little more fridge space would be nice. That's one thing I've definitely learned.
So you got just a love seat, it looks like.
Yep. I ripped up a friend's sectional. At some point I might like really build a nice custom thing, but
you literally just put it in here.
Yeah, this back wall, because there's no doors.
Right.
This back wall is the last thing we did. So
okay.
So the couch and the desk were the kind of the last things to come in.
So
and I was ready to be done, and so I just like ripped up a friend's sectional and did it.
So if you were to take this couch out, you have to rip down the wall behind me.
No, I just ripped down the couch. It's
fair enough. Because I just realized that there's no way you can get big objects in here.
Yeah, there is a side access door. This used to be an insulation blowing truck.
Okay.
So there's a side door that I can get some bigger items through. It's kind of by the shower.
Is that right here? Is that this door right here?
Yeah.
It's underneath the towel?
Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh, okay.
A bit of an access door.
A little bit of an access door. Nothing special.
That's good for like loading garbage. And...
You got a whole bunch of stuff going on. What do you want to show me? Because I don't even want to talk about
another, like I said, my friend Matt did the design and just like knocked it out of the park. And because you notice how like it's just so open in here. And I think one of the reasons is because he did a good job of just hiding some of the more utilitarians. Like back here, I've got 55 gallons of fresh water.
That is a
There's a
massive
Webasto. There's a water pump. You know.
So you have heat in here.
Yep. So I have heat in here.
Nice.
Which is nice. Yeah, in Colorado. We did all the electrics kind of buried in here, but then we do have a quick access to battery shut off and the solar circuit breaker, and then also have the distro panel back here.
Nice. Kind of hidden too. It's all black. Yeah.
Yep. There's a closet.
Look at that.
Because you don't want.
You gotta look good with your hanging clothes,
good, right?
Yeah,
So,
I like that. That's pretty nifty.
Yeah, I was really happy to have this in here, and then, I do have some like random built-ins.
Oh yeah, up around the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's basically some hidden shelves on the other side here, just to give some storage in the loft.
Is this how you get up to your loft?
Yes, this is the climbing.
That's
wall
the
ladder.
climbing wall ladder.
Yeah. And,
okay.
These holds were from the first gym that I climbed at, which unfortunately closed. But I was able to get some of the holds, and my friend Dexter actually made this hold, so the climbing wall ladder has some sentimental value for
It's
sure.
a little bit of sentimental. I was gonna say that, man. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's the bed dimensions?
It's a full-size bed. I just took my old full mattress, which was so nice because I'd recently bought a mattress.
Like I would sleep for days up there because it's so like
comfy.
confined. Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually love that it's kind of dark up there, and it's like a nest.
Yeah,
you know?
it definitely is.
It's really cozy. I like it.
Is there a way to shut the cab off to the back? Like, is there a door?
There's a sliding door, and then I retrofitted one of these patio door stoppers
That's your lock?
so I can lock it.
That's this is like, we're like sitting in your panic room.
My panic.
When the zombie apocalypse happens, you can just lock yourself in here.
Absolutely.
And you can just drive over zombies.
This would totally fit over.
This would
zombies,
totally
yeah.
be okay with zombies.
This would mow down zombies.
Mow down some zombies. Can we go to the outside and kind of just check the minimal that we have out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So weird walking through it this way, guys. Look at this. Just a regular old car.
Yep.
Box truck. And here I am.
I've been meaning, I got a construction vest up here.
Oh my God. Why not, right?
Just to kind of complete the look. Like, I'll never wash that dashboard. Like, no way.
You're right. You got to have a dust,
I
yeah.
have a friend that's been trying to tell me what I really need is like a good, like, empty bag of like fiery hot Doritos.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Some Doritos or something,
A
yeah.
crushed Monster can in there. You know.
Do you use like any of this down here?
So this is a gray water tank.
That's your gray tank,
Yeah.
okay. And then, yeah, walk me through it.
And then, so there's a gray water tank, you just empty it there. And then this is that side access door I was telling you
So
about.
nifty, and obviously it's locked.
Yeah, and so I like this and then there's latches on the inside too for extra
Nice.
security. And then I do like this for like loading and unloading bigger items.
Sure.
But it wouldn't work for an entrance.
And then you got this thing.
Yeah.
This is the music deck.
Yeah, this is the patio. This is another math special. This used to be a roll-up door.
Yep.
And obviously that wasn't going to work, so we took that off, and Matt welded a custom frame. There's trunk latches that hold it closed, and then those are electronic, so there's actually a switch on the inside, so I can turn the power off, so someone can't just open the door. But there's room for a couple bikes up there, and then I have some climbing gear and just tools and random stuff. It's a garage. Cool.
Look, can we walk around to where this, vent is?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So this is the window.
That is a nice feature.
This is so he still has his signage up from the festival.
Yeah, this definitely is not on here when we're on Urban Stealth.
No, so it's a studio apartment open house.
Yeah.
This is
So
hilarious.
there's a latch, so I can lock that and then, close it up. But yeah, that's an old air conditioner vent.
That's so funny,
we
man.
just built a frame around it and
Guess where the entrance is, and then people wrote a bunch of stuff. That's
was
hilarious.
funny.
What roof? WTF? That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was pretty good. People were guessing.
We were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. So, this was in the context of the Colorado Tiny House Festival, right?
Yeah.
The first day, I didn't have as much signage, and people were walking past. I think they just thought this was a box truck of equipment.
That's exactly what they thought. They all thought it was for the show.
So not only does the stealthiness work in the city, but it actually works pretty good apparently at a
Yeah, and I remember talking to you that night after the first day, and I was like, dude, did anybody go in? You were like, no, not really. And I was like, well, you gotta put some signage up, man. And you were like, yeah, maybe I should. And I was like, dude, you got a really cool box truck. Like, show Show it off, man.
And it was fun, you know, giving tours to people, right? Because when they walk in, it's so funny to see people's faces when they walk in and they stand up and they're like, what?
Yeah, what is this? Yeah.
The inside.
Nobody expects what it's going to look like on the inside. Very unexpected. Where do we find you? Well, I can see it right there. But where do we find you on Instagram?
Yeah, at Stealth Studio Van on Instagram is the best place.
Stealth Studio Van, and you're hopefully going to be going to grad school soon.
Yeah, this was a unique approach. But
yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it. You know, just it was everything I wanted. You know, I wanted something that was stealthy, and I think this does the job pretty well. And then I wanted something that felt like a little studio apartment inside, and that's been going great. You know, I like spending time in it. I spend a decent amount of time. If I got to the point where I wanted to do something different, the box truck could actually convert into a tiny house fairly easily. You know, lift this off the chassis and create like a different entrance and do all sorts of things. So like I kind of like that adaptability.
Well, Jason, thank you so much. Follow him at Stealth Studio Van. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you in the future, man.
Yeah, for sure, Jarrod.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
I watched a ton of your videos.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, guys, give him a follow. I'm gonna go wake up. I think you're gonna go wake up as well. Yeah. All right, let's go do that. Cool.
If I can make it, if I try to drive the rain.